President of Poland admitted on TV that he is talking to the dead concerning how to run the country. 2 days ago, on September 30, Z Radio interviewed the President of Poland, and we have the video that I'll show you in just a moment where he says he's talking to the dead concerning how to run the country. WION, based out of India, thought this was such a startling enough topic that they picked it up and made it its own segment, as this segment is in English and talks about it. I'm glad they did. Here's that video.
Are you someone who believes in talking to the dead? For some, it might be a bizarre question. For others, it makes perfect sense. And that includes the President of Poland. You know what he has said? He reportedly has said he has been talking practically every day to the ghost of a former de facto leader of the Second Polish Republic. What else has the leader said? He reportedly claims the two have discussed a range of issues, including the situation amid the Russia-Ukraine war. Remember, Poland, Romania, and Denmark have all recently been subject to drone incursions during the last month, which have forced the closure of airports. Let's just tell you more about what the Polish president has said. The leader he claims to be talking to was known for his anti-Russian and anti-Soviet views and played a major role in shaping the country's foreign policy. Now, what the Polish president has now said is significant given the current situation and where things stand in the Russia-Ukraine war. But there's also a significant aspect of curiosity attached, given that he is claiming to talk to a leader who has passed away, saying that they discuss history and politics.
Now, this is just the newscaster. We have the actual video here in a moment, not of him talking to the dead, but of him admitting that he is talking to the dead to the newscaster. And this is not the first time leadership of a country has believed they are speaking with the dead, even here in America. After the death of Willie Lincoln, his mother Mary Lincoln begins consulting spiritualism, holding seances in the White House with known mediums at the time. Several contemporaries report that Abraham Lincoln himself attended at least one time. Nancy Reagan, wife of Ronald Reagan, regularly consulted medium Joanne Quigley after assassination attempt on her husband's life. She used the medium's advice for scheduling the president from then on. And Franklin D. Roosevelt's wife Eleanor attempted occasionally to consult with mystics for advice as well, but not necessarily from the dead. But the Polish president is the most recent revelation of spiritual realms becoming a real issue in today's life, guiding the hands of the country's leaders to do what they say. This is essentially what happened in the Bible times as well. You see, although God forbid his followers to talk to the dead, calling them necromancy, this is what they did anyway. In number 25, it says that the heathen invited Israel to worship with their gods Baal, where they sacrificed to the dead, as it says in Psalms 106. Then the New Testament explicitly says in 1 Corinthians that the sacrifices to the dead were actually sacrifices to demons. So guess who the Polish president is speaking to? You got it. And I'm going to show you the video of the president in just a moment, but guess how Satan will fool those at the end of time? The same way, because there's nothing new under the sun. Revelation defines that the spirits of demons will perform the same signs by going out to the kings of the world and to the whole world, which is exactly what we're seeing in Poland, friends. So what you are watching in the video I'm about to play next is Bible prophecy fulfilling. Balls of fire that are appearing all around the world, as militaries call them, an aerial phenomenon. And when they appear as former Egyptian gods, like Hathor, calling themselves Hathor, to the government contractors like Chris Bledsoe. Now presidents are also listening to the spirits. Satan knows that his time is short, and unless we know our Bible, we will not stand at the end of time. The Bible plainly says, after death, a person returns to the dust, knows nothing, possesses no mental powers, has nothing to do with anything on earth, does not live, waits in the grave, and continues not. And the soul that sins, it shall die. Even with Lazarus, Jesus did not bring Lazarus back from heaven. He rose him from a sleep, the sleep of death, which Jesus said he was dead, to his best friends, the disciples. So here's the video of the Polish president admitting the conversation to demonic entities.
You're strolling, I suspect, around Belvedere Palace. Have you encountered the ghost of Marshal Pilsudski yet? Have you spoken to each other?
Yes, we talk to each other many times, almost every day. There are many topics.
What are you talking about?
On the one hand, there's the threat of the Polish-Soviet War of 1920, and on the other, the current international situation following the Russian Federation's attack and threats to the Russian Federation. We often discuss Parliament.
And what does the Marshal advise you?
As for Parliament,
Yes.
he has characteristic quotes referring to the Polish Parliament. Marshal Józef Piłsudski. He hasn't changed his views. At least that's what he says when I meet him at the Belvedere Palace.
Would Piłsudski be useful to Poland today?
He would certainly be useful. And John Paul II would be useful too.
Thank you very much, Mr. President.
So what can you do? Well, share this video with your friends and family that they may know the truth about death and how it may be used in the last days to trick the smartest minds into eternal destruction. In an effort to spread this truth, I have been traveling all over the United States recently. This year, I have spoken at least once a month or more at churches around the world. This month, I will be traveling to Denmark and also to the US headquarters of Space and Rocket for a public 3-day event. One thing that you can do to help us is pray. We need prayer so to keep us from illnesses and so that when I speak, I can present my presentations as well as possible. Number 2, you need to get this booklet. We just got a second order of 20,000 of these booklets in here, and it's called Angels, Aliens, or Ancestors, and it talks all about what the spiritualism that is happening right now. Half the book is how to identify it. The second half is what's happening today. It's really good. You need to grab that so you can spread it around to your church friends. And 3, give. If you're feeling led, join our Patreon reoccurring donation platform, patreon.com/strangenormal, to help us spread this message. Or give a one-time donation through strangenormal.org to help us buy more of these booklets so we can give them out for free, because that's what we're doing. We're giving these out for free all around the United States, and we'll be responding to international orders soon. So please email us first if that's you. There will not be a weekly show this week because I will be in Clanton, Alabama preaching. But thank you and God bless.